Hello, I'm Catherine Logan, coming to you today from the GBTA APAC conference in Singapore. And joining me in the broadcast studio is Sang Bose, who is Vice President Traveller Care at Amex GBT. Sang, welcome to the broadcast studio.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely to see you. Okay, so Sang, big topic at the conference. We're talking a lot about AI in business travel right now. But beyond the hype, where are you seeing a real and practical impact today?
So several areas actually. I think AI is touching potentially a lot of elements within business travel. It's definitely being used to enhance the traveler experience. AI is being used to influence choices that travelers make. It's enabling faster support. It's improving the insights that we get out of the data and reporting. So many areas that that AI is sort of influencing and impacting business travel. I'll share a couple of data points with you. So we in Amex GBT, we have a tool called Agencia, and we've seen now that bookings can be done in less than 3 minutes. And about 80% of those bookings are ones in which the top 10 options are selected, right? So it's clearly giving more relevant choices, relevant content, taking care of preferences means that we are able to give the traveler the right experience. So we see that happening very often. In terms of managing disruption, and we know we've had a lot of disruption in the recent past.
Yes.
We see a lot of that. Almost 50% of that comes in, through chat, and we are able to automate that and give those responses back to the customer without the customer having to talk to a live agent, which again saves time and gives them real-time support.
Okay, so it's about streamlining the process and providing relevant content and choice to the traveller. Yeah. No, absolutely. Now, while that sounds like AI is simplifying things, at the same time, the travel ecosystem is becoming so much more complex, from MDC to increasingly fragmented content. So how would you say that travel managers should be navigating these changes?
So when you're looking at a business travel program as opposed to a personal travel requirement, travel managers need to look at not just content that's accessible, and having access to content is key, but also content that is serviceable and that you can report on. And so what happens with some new content that comes in, whether it is through a NDC channel or any other channel, it's great content, but hey, you can just book that content and go. But if you need to change that content and you need support with that, how does that support come about? If you need to report on that content, where is that content sitting today within your travel program reporting? So many TMCs, including ours, are working closely with GDSs, which have always been a great channel of distribution, to get this content in a platform so that we can actually service it, and then it flows into our data as well. So I think that's really important for travel managers to take cognizance of.
Yeah, it's the thing I often hear from travel managers. It's not just about the booking; it goes so far beyond that.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah. No. And talking about priorities for buyers, a recent GBTA poll showed that cost control, traveller satisfaction, and driving innovation are all top priorities for buyers in 2026. So if you look ahead, what do you think is the biggest opportunity for travel programs in APAC to achieve these goals?
So firstly, I think all these three are very important, and the perfect travel program would have a perfect balance between all those three pieces. It's important for travel managers to kind of realize that and build their program accordingly. To do that, they need to look at the entire lifetime journey. It's not just about travel. It's about how do you start planning for travel, how do you get your approvals, and then how do you expense out for it. So looking at travel and expense as an end-to-end journey and having a program that integrates this is really important. So again, GBT's entered into a partnership with SAP Concur, and we've come out with this new solution called Complete, which actually takes the traveler through that journey without any breakages. So it's a seamless transition from approving your trip to booking your trip, whether it's on the tool, on an online booking tool, or via chat, etc., getting supported through the journey, and then being able to expense out, and so that everything is on one platform.
Yeah, which must make such a difference, you know, that it's seamless the whole way through.
It does.
Yeah. Well, with that, Sang, thank you so much for joining us today in the GBTA broadcast studio, and thank you for tuning in.